Hey guys, welcome to the live. Guys, I'm gonna be entirely honest with y'all. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here at all. I felt like today was gonna be my last day. I thought today was gonna be my last day. I thought I was done. I overworked myself. I did 2 hours and a half of working out back to back. Almost no rest. My body is broken. It's pain everywhere. I thought I was done. It was like, that's it. I trained too much. That's it. Buy diamonds. Buy 555 diamonds. And then I saw, y'all remember when I say that pride is a good thing because it makes you push yourself? I take that shit back. Pride is the worst because I'm fucking here because of that shit. I still remember that I said I'm gonna do this shit for a year, and I project myself and imagine. I imagine like, bro, imagine you I go to sleep, right? And then it's like, oh shit, I failed today. And then I keep remembering what I read today in the Bible, which is say, stay firm and stay courageous. So if I didn't pull up, it was because I would believe that I'm too tired, right? That's why I would fail. So I was like, fuck it. Fuck this shit. I'm destroyed. I'm done. I have a huge pain in here. I was having a pain here. I only ate shit. I be draining myself. I'm not gonna lie. I be fucking up every way possible. Not helping myself at all. But I can't quit, man. What is wrong? Fuck, bro. Even just being in this position, it's so heavy. Fuck. I'm the most prideful motherfucker I know. I was coming here understanding. I know why Vegeta has his huge hairline. It's because the more prideful you are, the bolder you become. Because you keep doing shit that it doesn't calm you down, it just makes you more stressed, more tense. And here is a clown that instead of letting a lady go, it's being dogs. He goes to the treadmill, walking. I did that shit a bunch of times, but not when people are going. Not when people are using. So let's start the torture. Just because I'm too prideful of saying I lost. Oh fuck. Fuck! Just about the beginning. It hurts more in the beginning because the body is not warm. Lie to yourself. Use all lies you can. Then, this is fucking stupid, bro. This is so stupid. I have two girls that they're kind of obsessed by me. I hope they don't come here. I just don't have patience for people today. I be telling you, man, I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer, okay? I'm not a fan type of guy. Like, I'm a fucking savage. I don't do that fan base shit. I told you guys. Stop stalking me. What's up, Bobby? None of this shit makes sense. like, yo, I'm done. Like, I felt disgusting in my house from eating all that garbage. And I bought healthy foods too. I just didn't eat that shit. Yo, the most prideful motherfucker in the world. Fuck. It's like I have huge pain in all my fingers every time I put in the position. I beat up with my ribs today on the muscle ups, so it's hurting me. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Like, why? Why? Something's really off for me, to be honest. I was just thinking about it. I don't even recognize myself no more. The person I became is not human. None of this shit makes sense. Nobody trains for 2 hours and 30. First of all, nobody even trains for 2 hours and 30 minutes. But worse does that, and then your ego, your pride, puts you on this shit. Why did I just leave the workout when I was done? You know? Dirty. What's up, Japanese dog? How you doing? Feels like my body, to be honest, like when I came home and ate, I felt like my body was like, I didn't even want to get up. I didn't even want to get up. That's how bad I was. I genuinely don't know. I'm like Rock Lee. I had to be. If bro is unconscious, he's still like here. Trying to fight. No arm, no leg. I had to be. I'm not even a different type of human. I'm not a human. I'm not a human no more, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I am, but like, I don't know. None of this shit makes sense. Nobody would train for 2 hours and a half and pull up on this shit. I don't know, really. Nothing pulled me up here. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just pride. I question. Like I really. I don't know. Every 10 is like exhausting. I generally don't think like this is a good idea at all. Damn, bro, this is always coming. I literally believe it's gonna get tonight before we end this shit. And then I don't even know how I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I thought it was gonna be the end of this shit today. I thought it was over. $60. My shoulder was entirely fucked up today in the morning. I haven't even stretched, so I'm gonna do right now a little stretch. Shit is not worth it. Shit is really not worth it. There's no reason behind it. There's really no reason behind doing this shit. Fuck. I don't even wanna get up. There's no sense of doing this right now. It's just like in the first workout I said the same thing. I said I'm gonna go, like I'm not gonna do 3 digits of everything. It doesn't make sense. What do? Stay there. And instead of a 1 hour training, I do 2.5. Does it make any sense? No. But I keep doing this shit for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I put my jacket again. It's so hot again. I cannot even take decisions no more. $75. I knew it. I literally in the morning, I was like, now I'm gonna do the 555 diamonds because I had to, you know what I mean? As I'm getting there, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like it. As I'm doing the workout, I'm like, I don't even know, bro. I cannot even talk no more. God. 90. And then she makes sense. None of this shit makes sense. Why am I here? God. 110. My rib hurts. I really messed it up today. God. God. 130. I'll be laughing more. Like I'll be laughing. I see people laughing or smiling. I like it's contagious to me. Used to not be. I was mad. I was mad. Sorry for myself coming here, bro. But that shit was pretty funny. Let me look in. Yo. 140. I hadn't laughed like this for a while, but I don't know why. Remember my school days when I was like sent to the, teacher sends you out of the class and you have to be on the hall, and we just laughing shit, laughing, doing jokes like the group of delinquents. Good times. $150. It's weird when working out sometimes makes me feel like I'm gaining energy. It's like I have more energy now than before starting, you know. It's weird. So $160. $180. $180. It's weird, even though I'm so tired, I feel like the diamonds, bro, he gives me life. He makes my heart pump better, you know. He gives a different type of life. That's why I don't want to stop it. And also, because of my pride, I said that I'm gonna do it for a year. I just don't want to quit. And people thinking I was just talking. Now I wanna prove that I mean what I say. The words of the Bible is very clear. He repeated 4 times. Be firm and courageous. Pulling up on challenges when you think you're done is being firm once you said you were going to do it, and courageous from the fact that you pull up even though you were so broken already. You know? You never know when you're going to win or lose if you don't try. Regardless how you feel. That's how Zorro used to do. Even with big cuts, even sick, he pull up. Regardless. And he said if you lost, he will not use an excuse as being previously hurt. Either I am, you will I. $190. I really want to do 20s, but the body is too heavy. All these diamonds, all these dips, muscle ups, swing planches. He gives me a number for sure. But I ain't quitting. I ain't quitting. I never quit. I never break, I never bend, I never quit. I told you that. 200. I can't stop, man. Moving too many masses. Cannot stop. You see, a lot of people, they hear the voices of negativity in their heads and they start thinking about, they use that as the stop. But me, I took the brakes off, so I just stopped listening. You saw how I was being mad negative in the beginning? It did nothing. I keep going. I don't hear negativity. I have the schedule, I have the mission, I have the program, I follow it. Regardless how I feel, regardless of what is possible or what makes sense, it don't matter. Just do it. And 20. Ah! 240. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was just staring at my eyes, and it's like, I get why people get scared when they look at my eyes, because I was looking at my eyes focused and I was like, damn bro, I really look like an assassin, a trained assassin or something, a real ninja. 260. Whew. Damn. Day 67, man. No stopping. No braking, no none. That shit don't matter. $280. 280, bro. No joke. Yeah, you see, I thought I was broken. I thought I was so in pain that I'll not be able to do this. But look at me. I'm getting to 300. Never listen to their voice. Keep the protocol. And that's why I tell y'all, pray every morning, every night, our Father, that Jesus, the prayer that Jesus taught us, and read the Bible, bro. At least 2 pages a day. That's what I do. It will be a direct message to fortify you, to make you elevate and don't fold, you know, because a lot of these, it can be external people, but also and external conditions, but also will be spiritual attacks, you know what I mean? They don't want you to win. The evil, the dark side doesn't want to prove that we are that great, where that we don't have brakes. We can go as far as we believe, you know. They don't want us to win. But Jesus taught us that. He taught us that if you believe it, and you truly believe it in your heart, you can do anything you want. Even 2 hours and a half training, plus 555 diamonds. That's what's up, man. $300. That's what's up. We just had 255 more. Oh, the other 114 we did in the morning, that doesn't count. That's another workout. You've been too many hours, man. That doesn't count. Me? Losing? I could never. I could never lose, man. You really thought that shit is gonna happen? Some of y'all might be thinking, where he at? It been 1 hour, it been 2 hours since usually he pull ups. Y'all thought I was not gonna come? Me? No, I'm like Batman, you know what I mean? I like Spider-Man. I pull up when it's time to pull up. I keep my word, man. I'm breaking nothing. No breaking, no bending, no surrender. That's me. That's my motto. That's my ninja way. $320. Damn. I told you guys, y'all can expect me here forever as long as I'm alive. I'm one of the favorites in God's eyes. He sent me to prove the impossible. Every non-believer is gonna start believing. Because he, through me, puts that shine. And I will never forget that was he who put me on. I'll never say, oh, I did it by myself. There be many traitors who do that shit. Not me. Not me. Ah. 340. Damn. $340. Have you seen? Have you seen the people? Have you seen my growth? Sometimes you look at a certain mirror and you doubt. Go to another mirror, you know what I mean? Go to another window that has a good shine on you. Is what I'm doing. I go in like, damn. At first, my what's the name? My bathroom window is not there. It doesn't shine as well. But I have others who shines really good, bro. So when it hits that doubt, go to where you look good, you know what I mean? Let's get it. $360. Damn, bro. Kept having these weirdos steady staring shit, doing more warm-up than any workout. Warm-up, stretching, that's not a workout. I always say this shit because I mean it. Female dudes, to me, is a dude who spends more time stretching and warming up than putting pressure. And they can look as far as they want. I feel repulsed by them because it's not real men. A real man or a real woman is somebody who takes this shit serious. Is working out for gains, not to like, you know, waste their time. There's people here who be doing this shit. Are you swimming in the air? No. Start working out. Stop staring at me and start working out. $380. Since when a man or a woman feel attracted by starers? Never. Even though it's cold and it's wine and the day is ending, I'm hot from that pressure. You know what I mean? From that pressure, man. In my days, how I was raised, it's like, it's not for girls to stare and like to watch. But for men, it was be outside. If you see outside, is, wait a minute. If you see outside, and the man is staring for man long, is considered a creep. But nowadays, for some reason, I don't know, people are weirdos, I guess. $400. That's how you build a big chest, guys. Heavy work. Put that pressure. Keep putting that pain. No pain, no gains. 410. We're getting there. The dogs like me, you know what I mean? They see a real warrior. Back in the day, dogs used to hunt with us. Like we used always going to run, and the dogs would go with us and hunt with us. So it's normal for a dog to prefer a real hunter, a real man, who they sense is like, this dude, go get that meat, you know, go get that, all resources needed. It's different. In the end of the day, the dog was always going to want to run and do all types of shit. They be barking and shit. See other dogs, man, sometimes is, you know, is rival shit. It's like us.
Ah!
430. The sun is going, man. The day is ending. We came later, but still, no excuses. I was even thinking like, yo, maybe I'll go like 1 hour later even. So I'll rest a little bit more, but nah. I don't care, like if I have to train at night or in the day, it won't matter to me. Of course it's better to train at day because you're gonna feel it even more when you wake up, you know. It's not even gonna be worse. But you have to take accountability for your actions, and if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Regardless of the consequences. That's why I tell you, train and don't like think about tomorrow. Live it like your last day, because you might be thinking, oh, I'm not gonna do it because tomorrow this and that. No, don't think about tomorrow. Focus on the now, man. Do what you said you're gonna do. Look at me. To be honest, I did 114, now it's 430. Almost, if we compile, you will already be almost 555, but it won't matter. Because I said that every time I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna do 555. And I mean that shit. I'm gonna do this shit. Regardless of being cool, regardless of having a fucking weirdo staring at me for 1 hour. It won't matter. And I be saying that shit because it really is real, bro. I look to the front, there's a guy staring at me every time. Doing stretches, watching the view, and doing like a 1 set every 10 minutes. It's fucking pathetic. Be a man. If you want to work out, work out. If you don't want to work out and fuck around, leave the fucking park, bro. You're being a weirdo. $440. Getting closer, man. Getting closer. The only guy that can withstand this temperature with no shirt. And it's not because I'm special. When you put these numbers, your body is going to be so heated. I'm hot right now. I'm truly hot. And I was very cold coming here. I had 2 jackets and a whole t-shirt with long sleeves, you know what I mean? So that's how it is. You want to fortify your body, improve your immune system. That's how you do it. To activity, to movement. Fuck, man. It's rest away from me. And that's the thing, is like sometimes in the other park I'll probably be more chilling because it's more, from my experience till now, there was also partying people, but it's more chill. You can sense chilling. Right here, you do sense some weirdos, man. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And of course, I'm not talking everybody. I'm just saying, when I sense it, I sense that shit. Just like I said today, there was a military guy pulling up, and even before I realized he was a military guy, I sensed the energy, that dangerous energy that a warrior, a soldier has, you know. Not all, again, but he had it for sure, and I could sense that shit even before noticing the behind his jacket, you know. I already knew just the way he entered. We have auras, and the energy shows, you know. People want to feel the energy that we have. Everybody has a certain energy. That's why if you are rooted, people can sense that shit, you know what I mean? A lot of people is like, oh, everybody look at me a certain way, this and that. Is because you have that energy. You need to improve. A lot of that improvement is to checking yourself and taking accountability, training, pushing your limits, becoming a better person, you know, a harder person, you know. That's it. That's it. $460. No brakes in me. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I am low-key astonished by myself. Like, I was not even expecting. Even myself, I was like doubting if I was gonna be able to do this shit today, because the first train was so intense. But yeah, bro, I'll really be able to keep going, man. That's, again, you prove yourself. I didn't expect to be able to do this. That's why I was thinking of even going. you know. But I pull up, did this shit, and you know, I'm making these numbers. I'm trying to give you all my energy, my best energy, bro, but I keep being stared at. Shit is pissing me off the most. That's why I say, man, sometimes I really want to beat the shit out of some people. It's pissing me off. I see this a lot where it's like 480, by the way. I see this a lot. It's like people are not corresponding because the other person is not interested at all because it's below their level, right? And these people feel all type of hate and resentment. It's like, you a bitch, bro. You're not at that level. I never resent women when they don't like me. I'm not their type, that's okay. But certain people be mad goofies. And that's, you see these traits, usually it's like very obsessed people, very like weirdo stalkers and shit. It's unfortunate that they exist, you know what I mean? If it was to me, genuinely, I'll take them out, literally, because they just goofies. I saw, like, when I was doing a course, there was a teacher there. He was married and he was throwing up a girls, and like they were curving him, and bro was a bitch, you know. I could see that shit. It was so annoying, bro. He's like, it's disgusting. You have a wife, you have a kid, you are disgusting, bro. Real talk. I feel like people like that, man, jail, beating that shit up over and over, and then when they want to end it, they end it. Because they're useless. We have to end it. I'm telling you, bro, if I gain power and I control my country, I'm gonna fuck so many people up, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna end this shit. A lot of people is gonna, like, not be here no more. A lot of people are not gonna be here no more. And as I said, I sense energies, bro. So if I sense the energy, hey, give your last words. Bye. $500. We did it, man. It was way easier than I was expecting. To gonna be honest, I feel like it was me eating so bad. I was just nasty, feeling nasty, heavy, tired. I didn't even want to move. But now, to the workout, I feel like I regained my energy, you know? I really do. I really do feel like that. We have 55 more. I don't feel even it's gonna cost me that much. A lot of times I pull up in here and I felt like this is gonna be a huge burden, and it was being super hard. But it definitely was a lot in the beginning. But since 300, I felt like we are just going smooth. You know, the more I feel even better. I like this shit a lot, bro. And to be honest, bro, I know I'm super nasty sometimes with other people, but like, I really feel like people be steady bothering me and staring me. And it's only when I say, like, just like last time, you know, when I did 300 pull-ups and 300 squats, I said like, oh, here, it was like 4 people there, and I was one of them. And I was like, oh yeah, the difference from here and the other park is like, out here, I'm the only people who really trains for real. And I said that she met love on purpose. And the person who was like there for 40 minutes just stretching the same muscles and drinking water and did literally 6 sets in 40 minutes left, you know. And my objective is not to hurt feelings. My objective is to be expelling the clowns. Because if you're not gonna work out and you're just gonna be goofy and just expecting, that's why I call men, this is not men, that's why I call these people female dudes, because they behave like women. Women, they stay in a location on purpose, expecting the man to go talk with them. And that's what is nothing wrong with that. That's normal. That's what always was, you know. But we have these generations of men who be doing this shit, expecting to see like, oh, let's see if eventually he's coming talk to me. No, bro, stop being a female dude. Stop being a bitch ass dude. Like, you a man. The man should go and talk with the person, you know. Hey, no female dudes come talk to me. This is not the message here. I'm just saying, these dudes behave like women. That's why I call them female dudes. It has nothing to do with orientation. It has to do with dudes, female dudes behaving like women, you know? Having traits of a woman, behaving like woman. I don't like it. I don't like feminine dudes. I don't like it at all. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been around a lot of soldiers from all different categories, and there's a lot of like bisexuality and homosexuality. And it's real men. It's masculine dudes. So these female dudes, man, that's what I don't like. I don't like this. I don't like feminine dudes. I name it. I say it. I don't. I think it's an embarrassment as a man. I have nothing against orientations, what the person likes, but female dudes, man, feminine dudes, nah. That shit is corny to me. That shit is weak. Huh. $520. And me growing up, I used to like Justin Bieber. I used to like, you know, I used to see male models and be like, okay, I have to be like that to get girls and shit. So I definitely accept my masculinity as the feminine part in me, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can like all type of music. You can like girls music. I like girl music, and still sometimes I like to listen to some girls music, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't be a woman. Don't behave like a woman. Gender roles is real. No woman like females dudes. No woman like a dude who wanna be 50-50, and if they like and they want that and y'all work well with that, great for you. But in general, women still like manly men, and that's what is expected. Okay? Let's stop with the corny shit. Let's stop with this bullshit of dudes wanting to be women and act like women. And then it's the same dudes who be talking shit. It's the same dudes who be talking shit about women and saying, oh, woman is this and that, and you a bitch ass. What about that? So nah, take accountability, take responsibility, and look, every woman who looks good, and every woman really, they look at me. They like what they see. Why? Because I'm masculine. I put the work. I ain't here stretching longer than I'm working out. I ain't here warming up longer than I'm working out. I ain't staring at people for mad long like a weirdo. I ain't expecting people to come and talk to me. Y'all see every time I go to the park, if I see a girl looking, I say, hi, how you doing? Why? Because I expect them to give me the validation that they are interested in me, and then I talk. I ain't expecting a woman to say, hey, hi, it happened, but it's usually not gonna happen. He's still a man, you know? He's still a man. It's still you who gonna schedule the dates. It's still you who gonna, give that first step to the front, and people don't want it. People want that shit to be easy. Oh, why it's not easy? Because it ain't. Women don't have half of the testosterone that we have. Stop being soft. And if you don't have courage, it is what it is. But don't be talking shit about women when who's in fault is you. And again, there's a lot of problems that women have for sure, but there's a lot of problems that men have, and it's usually the man who has all these problems who be talking shit about them. Usually it's not the man who be masculine and shit. Because why? Because the women like us. We rare nowadays. Being a real man is rare. That's why I say there's men and there's female dudes. We have to separate, okay? We have to separate. It's not the same. And I will never call a female dude a man. He's not a man. I refuse to. I refuse to. It's an embarrassment of a man. Ha! 540. 50 more, we done, bro. $50 more, we done. I cannot wait to not be staring. And a lot of these dudes too, they wait to the live event to come and talk. And nothing wrong if you are a supporter, if you are a fan or a supporter, and you want to say, sup, I like your channel, be more than welcome. Many kids did that shit, be more than welcome, you know what I mean? I appreciate that shit. But if you a female dude and you're trying to get some, don't talk to me, man. And I know I'm gonna say this and it's still gonna happen because it been happening, especially in this park. That's why I started going to the other park. The run is harder, is further, and is more Pacific, you know. While out here is, I don't know why, a lot of weirdos for some reason. A lot of hot girls too, but a lot of weirdos. That's it, guys. 556. We end that shit. I told you, man, I ain't quitting. Day 67. It seemed that I wouldn't come, but I pulled up anyway. Let's go. Guys, I appreciate all y'all showing support, leaving a like, and hey, man, we continue this shit. Regardless of me feeling like I'm getting the praise that I deserved, I'm gonna prove to y'all that shit is the whole year. Plus, who else can do this shit? Plus, major gains. I see this chest, man. Look at this shit. I see this shit looking good. Come on, let's get it.